Yo, what is going on, everybody, and welcome back, guys, to another episode of the #1 rated Minecraft server in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back here on Swurv.oplegends.com. For all the Bedrock homies, use that same IP, and then the port is 19132. Guys, we got a crazy one today. We are still holding our lead on Rebirth top, which is awesome, but we're basically tied for first place right now because I did have to, take some time to edit these videos, and, well, we're falling behind just a little bit, but we can actually make up for that pretty easily. And one way you guys can make up for it easily, if you're falling behind in your progress here on OpLegends, is entering this giveaway that I'm doing. 1,000 credits to one lucky viewer. All you guys got to do to enter is comment down your Minecraft usernames down below, like and subscribe, and use my IP when connecting to OpLegends. But with all that being said, let's head on over to the zones and get a quick assessment. All right, if you guys stayed tuned for tuned into my last episode, you would know that we left off here at the Wandering Trader Zone. And well, that's great and all, except right now we have no boosters and we're falling behind the one and only, well, actually I'll get his name here in a sec, but let me go ahead and just pop some boosters really quick before we start. We're gonna go ahead and pop this money booster, a swords leveling booster, and one of our orbs boosters. There we go. So we do enough damage not to quite one-shot these guys right now, but hopefully we can get to that soon. But now we're making closely to, let's actually check, 6.4 E to the 16. Not too bad, but if we do /bow top, yeah, Hyper is at 1.9 E to the 19. So either he got to the next zone or he's just not rebirthing right now. Let's show and look at rebirth. It costs 1.5 E to the 20. So yeah, he's definitely in the next zone about to rebirth. So he's one zone ahead of us. But I have this tier 1 earth wand and 27 million gems. So I could do /gem shop to buy another one. So now we have two of them that we could use. Which if you don't know why these things are so good, if I just go ahead and right click the ground, it basically one-shots everything in this zone because it does 3.5x damage of our sword. And right now, if we go ahead and hit this with our sword, we aren't actually one-shotting. So it's easier to use these right now to try and progress in this zone. Now, these things do have a limited amount of uses, but what I'm more concerned about is our money booster. We are on our last money booster, so we're going to either need to grind up some credits simply by playing the game and hopefully get a lucky bundle that's only 1,250 credits. Which right now, all the ones that we have, oh wait, we do have this one active, but does it give us a money booster? No, it doesn't. So we need to find one that gives us a lucky money booster. That is goal number 1. Goal number 2 is unlocking 30,000 swings so that we could get a massive companion upgrade that's going to literally multiply our current upgrades by 25%. And we're only 3,000 swings away from doing that, so I think we could definitely get it done. But if we go over to zones really quick, we unlock Iron Golem at 9.5 E to the 19. So we have a lot of work to do. One, including upgrading our companions, because right now our companions aren't even golden. So I think that's what we're going to start off doing. So let's start to open up these. We should get a healthy amount. Every percent is roughly 50 to rebirth 9. So let's go ahead and check. Okay, we got 4, but we need 5 to make into a golden. So if we could get these upgrades plus 30,000 swings, I think we could catch up and pull ahead once again in front of Hyper. And it's a good thing we have these wands with us, because if we didn't, we would seriously be in trouble. These only have a limited amount of uses, so we got to kind of use them smartly, killing the big groups of mobs with them and only the big groups. So that's what we set out to do. But before we go ahead and get to grinding, we do have some of these SOTW loot boxes, which I'm giving away one in my Discord right now, but we're going to open up 2 of them just for now and see what we could get. Let's take a look at this. Come on, I just need a money booster, bro. That's it. Ooh, 2 totems is really good. Money booster, bang. That's what I'm talking about, bro. And we got 2 money totems. Nice. We'll take those. Wait, what's this? 1 totem slot. We'll go ahead and use that. That is actually really nice. And the bat core. We could actually use all of our cores. I think that's our 3rd one. Yeah, we have bat invasion, raining or poison, and black hole. The other 2 we don't have. Let's go ahead and check out bat invasion, bro. Does it do anything cool? Okay, I think that one is a bit of a dud. I'm not gonna lie. Or maybe because we just got it. It says, I don't know. But the other 2 are working really nice. So if we do raining core, prison core, or poison core, why can't I actually say that? It's supposed to kill a lot in like a group little area. I don't know, man, but we're gonna go ahead and continue to grind up companions using all the strategies we know now to make as much money as possible, as quick as possible, to try and get to rebirth level 9. So just like that, we got, oh my gosh, we actually pulled a lot of good ones. Let's just go ahead and fuse these up. There's 1 golden, 2 goldens, and and 3 golden. So if I go over here, bro, these are 877 multipliers, bruh. Oh my gosh, that's such a giant upgrade. Okay, I like the looks of that. Yeah, we're gonna get to work here. I'll check back with you guys back in a sec. Okay, we are back, and we got to, well, not only did we get to 34,000 swings, but we also made some giant upgrades to our companions here. And this is the moment where we could go to companion upgrades, but first, take note of this 877x multiplier. Now we're gonna go to upgrades and upgrade this. Oh my gosh, we gotta be rebirth 10. Are you kidding me, bro? Oh my gosh, I forgot. We gotta get to rebirth 10. Okay, well, in other news, we got a full stack of golden, and I actually have 3 right here, and I kind of want to risk it. I'm done opening up companion eggs because they just take way too much money, and we need to focus on rebirthing to rebirth level 9. But one thing we can do and focus on is trying to get a rainbow with the ones that we have, of course. So we are going to go to companion fusion, and wait, we got to add up. We have 6 that we can't use, and then we have 3. So companion upgrades, no, companion fusion, grab this one, and then I think we can only use 2. That leaves 6 there, so it's a 20% chance to get a rainbow. It's probably gonna fail, and yeah, the fusion failed, so rip that. It was worth the shot though, but I think we could get to rebirth 9 simply just by hanging out in this zone, especially with what we have right now. We have like 20 minutes left on our money booster, so we are gonna need a way to get, oh wait, didn't we already get another money booster though? Oh yeah, we do. I forgot we got one from our crate earlier, so wait, we're actually chilling. Oh, there's a giant group of them over here. Oh yeah, give me all that money, bro. I love just going up 1 or 2% for every big cluster that I kill, bro. It's so much faster than swinging at the mob. So that's probably because at sword level 50, we unlock what will basically one-shot any mob as long as you upgrade it. But we also got key finder to go ahead and max upgrades. So let's go ahead and do that. We just unlocked that one, and we have 11 billion. This is only 6 billion. I think it's worth. There we go. Okay, I think we're good now, and we only have about like 50 more uses on these, so I might save them for the next zone. I mean, like if I see a big cluster, obviously I'm gonna go ahead and whack it with it, but we can't really upgrade our sword because it's mad expensive. I don't know why they did this ginormous jump in money, but this is 5.5 to the E15, and then it goes 3.2 to the E34. Like, bro, unless I'm missing something next zone, it better be freaking made of gold, because that jump is just a giant jump that really just requires us, I think, to focus more on enchants at this point in game, which could be the entire reason. You know what, now that I think about it, maybe I understand. But look at this big cluster right here. Oh my gosh, there's so many, bro. But if we check Bell Top, we are slightly ahead of Hyper now. We've caught back up, so I'm actually pretty happy about that. But oh my gosh, is this zone a grind. If I even do rebirth top, a lot of people are catching up to us, like Bravo himself. He's at rebirth 8 as well, but he's gonna hit this same wall that we're all doing. I just want to be the first rebirth level 9, bro, and I am on track to do it. If we do bow top, Bravo's only at like 600 trails, so he might have just rebirthed like 10 minutes ago. If he had money boosters, then he definitely rebirthed like 5 minutes ago. Then hey, 6-7%, bro. If you know, you know. Oh, this is a giant cluster though right here. Let's go ahead and kill all these. Oh my gosh, let the money rake in. Oh my gosh, wait, I just realized we can buy iron golem number 10. Wait, do we rebirth or go for this? I think I'm gonna rebirth. Okay, I keep getting kicked, but it's just the dev playing tricks on me, bro. Oh, shout out Slurpee, man. But I don't even know what I was saying. We are 84% on the way to rebirth 9. I just talked with Hyper. He's at like 60%, so we're 24% ahead of him, and I think I'm gonna rebirth to rebirth level 9 before I make it to the next zone. I don't know if that's the smartest thing to do, but we're gonna try it out anyways, because if we do slash rebirth, we get a 220x multiplier all the way up to 411. I think actually, you know what, I have to do zones, right? Oh, wait, the zones aren't gonna get any easier, and we don't have the enchants to do it. So you know what, it actually might just be more worth to stick around here, because these mobs in the next zone are gonna be way harder to kill. I think this is the strat 100%. We could try to kill them with these wands, but I'm not too sure if that's gonna be the case. And yep, there he is, Slurpee right here. We're at 92%. Come on, bro. There's a big cluster here. I can't help myself. And another one right here, bro. Oh my gosh. Okay, 95%, 96%. Come on. And no, dude, our money booster just ran out. Oh, we could be in actual trouble. If we go to boosters, do we have an extra one? I'm not too sure. Wait, we do. Oh my gosh, wait, we do. I forgot. Why do I keep forgetting we have one? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and use that to make sure we get those boosters keep flowing, especially since we're about to rebirth. We're gonna need it. But 99%, come on. This is what I've been waiting for, bro. The first rebirth level 9. Come on. There we go. Rebirth level 9. Boom. We just rebirth, and now if we do rebirth top, it should be rebirth level 9. That is humongous for us. Now we have to make it all the way back to where we were. So let's start that journey and see see how much of a boost this actual rebirth gave us and test out the new iron golem zone. All right, you guys, we are back for my last clip, and it's been an entire day, and I got a little bit of explaining to do. I kind of hit a wall, right? And if we check rebirth top, well, I have fallen behind. I'm not even on the top 10, but we're going to try to change that today. We got some catching up to do, but we went ahead and upgraded our sword. We're ready to rebirth, and I think we're going to start off there. So let me go ahead and rebirth really quickly, and there we go. We are now rebirth number 10, which isn't too bad. But let's go ahead and check our boosters. Do we have a money booster activated? No, but we do have some credits. So hopefully we can get something from one of our bundles, maybe potentially. We have a money booster here. It's auto claim, which would be really nice, and we get 2 crystal loot boxes, so that's going to be good. Ooh, a tier 3 amethyst totem. Ooh, that's good. A money booster there. Come on, give me some money multipliers. Nope. And then let's see what we can get from our crates. I fear that we have not enough room, so I'm just going to go ahead and redeem the skull token just in case. And yeah, we're going to have to go ahead and, you know what, companion. There we go. Oh wait, we already have max. All right, what do we get? We got tier 3 amethyst totems, which are really good, but they are skulls, and we did not get another money booster. Well, we got one from our bundle, so regardless, we are okay, but we need to go ahead and continue to grind here. So we need to make it back to iron golems. They did some rearranging to the sword eco, just buffed it a little bit. So shout out the devs, shout out Panda. It was a little bit too big of a jump, and they noticed that, so they got it done quickly, and we got to thank Panda for that. But we need to get on over to, well, the best zone that we could possibly get to, because the grind does not stop, truly. So let's go ahead and upgrade our swords really quick, as much as we possibly can at the start, and we should have enough to get to the next zone after just a couple of whacks. Oh, and I got something else. During that time of me being AFK, I did use the AFK block, and we got the sword level 230. I know, a big jump, but we kind of just grinded this out for the day. And well, we've unlocked a ton of enchants, and we have 300 billion orbs, by the way. A ton, I know. So we need to go ahead and just max upgrade pretty much everything that we can. 3 billion orbs for execute. There's so many things. Orb greed, skull greed, so we can start earning skulls and getting skull enchants. We unlocked so much during that downtime from my last clip that there's so much to kind of go over here. And siphon, let's go ahead and max upgrade that, and then we get clone at 275. But this is really good. Now we can do even more damage to start to catch up quite a bit. So let's go ahead and pretty much kill everything that we possibly can here. Go on over to zones, boom. And we kind of just have to grind back to where we were. Start to upgrade all of the swords that we possibly can, and I will touch back base with you guys here just in a second to try and get back to where we were. Okay, that did not take very long at all. We're already, can we get the next zone yet? No, we are 92.8% of the way there, and that should not be too long. I think it's only probably like 10 or 15 more of these mobs. Let's go ahead and kill this patch right here, and then I think we should be good. Okay, do slash zones. We can get wandering trader, teleport to there. Oh wait, we need to go through wandering trader now. Okay, yeah, that shouldn't be too hard. We killed 2, and if we go to zones, we got 4% or 0.4%. So we need to kill somewhere around 500 of these things really quick. Totally can be done, especially with our earth wand. And you know what I'm gonna do? Since it's a new day, I could do slash gem shop and see. Ooh, they're not in there. They're not in there. That's not good. Well, we may as well buy some totems. I kind of want some money totems, so hopefully we can get them. Okay, orbs, not good. Orbs, not good. Are these only orbs? Okay, our last one. Come on, money, 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 and orbs. Okay, not good. I am gonna take the skulls ones and put them on, because we do have some skull enchants that we need to upgrade. Max upgrade there. We have like not that many skulls, so I'm gonna go through all of these. Combo would be really nice. Magnets, I'm gonna go with combo, max upgrade that. We don't have very much for all these other ones, so we kind of have to grind out some skulls first. So let's grab our booster cauldron, and we're gonna do a couple of upgrades. So I'm gonna go ahead and redeem this hour-long damage booster, this hour-long sword booster as well. And then if we go into here, I think we're good. All we need is an orb booster, so we're going to use those. And there we go. Now we're doing enough damage to one-shot these guys. Okay, we can now use these to go ahead and one-shot, so we should go ahead and level up insanely fast using this method. Well, oh wait, we're on our last use, bro. There is no way this is real. Okay, well, this is our final use, so let's go ahead and use it, and there we go. It's all out. Let's go ahead and check our zones. We are already 10% of the way there, so this should not be too long. So let's get back to the iron golems. Okay, I think we have enough now. Let's go do slash zones. We could go to the iron golems and teleports, and boom, we are in. Now we do make a lot more money from these guys, but first order of business is we do have to upgrade our swords. So let's go ahead and upgrade one, and then we should be able to do a lot more damage, especially with our damage booster on. And we just got to get to the point where we can basically one-shot these iron golems, which I think is the second sword level of the amethyst. 1.9e to the 19. There we go. Let's see now. Yeah, we're essentially one-shotting. If we get 6.4e to the 19, we could definitely upgrade one more time, which we are actually making a lot. But I have a way to get us a little bit more money. So our companion upgrades, we unlocked a new one at rebirth level 10. So let's go ahead and take a mental count count really quick. 877x multiplier. Now if we go over here to the companion upgrades, we have enough swings, we have enough rebirths, and we have enough gems. So let's go ahead and upgrade this one, and upgrade this one right there. And now if we go ahead and check, yeah, now they're all 1000, so we should be getting a lot more money. Yeah, 3.6e to the 18, which is really, really nice. And to either rebirth, let's go ahead and check. It's 1.6e to the 22 to get to rebirth 10, or to get to the next zone, it is, well, we would be in the medieval zone, 5.4e to the 21. I think we could definitely do that. Yeah, we totally can. Now, do we want to upgrade our sword though? I definitely think we should. So let's go ahead and upgrade this. 118 trillion damage, and we were originally doing 44 trill. So let's go ahead and upgrade this. And now do we one shot? Ooh, we do. This is nice. Now we can really go fast with it. We can't one shot the rares, which is okay because we'll just do one more upgrade. We have enough. So let's go ahead and now get this upgrade here. So now we do 300 trillion damage, and that should be enough with our damage booster. Yeah. All right. Yeah, we are absolutely chilling now. So to get to the next zone, we need to be in the E21, which we're already 3.3 E20, so it shouldn't take too long, to be honest with you guys. I really want to check out the medieval zone, get the new companions, and get a giant upgrade that we so desperately need. And we have enough skulls to go ahead and upgrade another bit of a skull enchant, so I'm going to get like 500 of each one of these enchants. Ooh, this one's a little more expensive, so I'll only get 100 levels of summoning. Ooh, we can only do like 10 levels of this, so maybe I get like 20, and then this one we can do 250. There we go. And then the rest I'm just going to put into magnet because it's like the most expensive one, so that's gotta mean that it's one of the best, hopefully, right? I mean, that's the idea. Ooh, let's see if we can one shot a legendary. Ooh, we can only two shot it, but that's okay. But there we go, we got to E21. Let's go ahead and check how much percent that is of this zone. It's about 20%, which I guess that makes sense if you need 5.4e to the 21. So this shouldn't take too long. Hopefully we can still make it into the medieval zone with our boosters still activated. So that's what I'm gonna go ahead and do, is grind up a bit here and try to get to the medieval zone right now. All right, guys, we are back and our money booster just went out, but we do have enough. So if we go over to the medieval zone, we max purchase, we need to see what this place looks like. Let's go ahead and check it out. Oh, snap. But another thing we got to look for is, okay, we can actually do a lot of damage. We're getting 4.3e to the 19. Now, my goal is to make this into the 20s because look at this, dude. This is what scares me. It takes 2 of these guys to equal a brand new companion, which is not ideal for when making money. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is go over to my realm really quick, or we can just put stuff in our PV. Yeah, actually, we'll do that. So we can kind of get rid of everything that we don't truly need right now. And then what we could go ahead and do is slash buy, go over to bundles, see what we can have. This doesn't give us anything too good here, but I want money boosters. So I'm going to purchase the week 2 bundle. We have 7,000 credits left. So boom, there we go. And we got skull amethyst totems. Dang it, bro. I just want money ones, bro. What the heck? Hopefully we can get something good inside of these crates here. So let's open up 2. They're dropping down like crazy. Come on, give me money boosters. That's all I want. Just give me a money booster, bro. And did not get it, bro. What? We have this 75x, but I don't want to use that. We did get a dragon claw core, which is pretty cool. All right, we'll open up one more. I just need the money booster out of this thing. I'm spending all my credits on it too, bro. Come on. Money booster. Yes, we got one. Okay, and we got some amethyst totems. Please be money. They are orbs. Never mind. But this is for 20 minutes. That will take that. Honestly, we could use that to our advantage, but let's see how much we're getting now. 7.2e to the 19. And then for the legendaries, 2.2 to 20. So we could grind up a bunch here. Grind up a bunch of money, I mean. You know what? We're really going to need to grind because we cannot purchase this next sword upgrade till we have 2.4e to the 21. Actually, wait. That's right around the corner. That's like 1 to like... Okay, not 1 to like... That's like 10 mobs. Okay, we're at 2 point... There we go. We got it. All right, let's go ahead and purchase this. Let's see. Can we one-shot? We can almost one-shot. What's the next sword upgrade at? It is only 8.0 to the 21, which I feel like we could get as well. I just need to be able to one-shot these things. So as soon as we can one-shot, we don't have to stop in between them. We can kind of just run by them all. And that helps efficiency a ton. A lot more than people think. And there we go. We do have enough now. So we can come over to here, grab this upgrade, and now it's just a one-shot. Oh, boys, we are in business now. And you know what? Isn't there like a critical strike? I'm just going to prestige this enchant right here because last season it was really good. And I like crush. You do 10x the damage. So I'm going to go ahead and use this. And then Midas touch inflicts the curse of Midas onto a mob, doubling the money it's reported on death. death. I feel like that's got to be pretty good. So let's go ahead and prestige that 3 times because it is a money enchant. As you guys can see, it stands out quite a bit here. How much to prestige it again? 227. We have 190. So we're gonna have to wait to prestige that again. But I do like that a lot. Okay, but we got to go to our companions and pretty much delete every single one that we have here, except the ones that we're obviously using. Oh my gosh, wait, I just realized I got a seasonal Slayer rank. I'm gonna give this away in my Discord, so join the Discord down below. But we may as well pop these new boosters that we got, and now we can get back to grinding. Okay, so we have all of our companions out of our inventory. Let's see how many we could get. Okay, that's not that bad. It's actually a lot more than I thought we were gonna get. Okay, did we get anything good? We got an immortal chicken. Oh my gosh, these things are so OP. 2000x, and even the legendaries are better. So if we equipped our best, that's what we're rocking with now. Let's see how much we're getting per. Oh wait, we're making 1.0 e to the 20. So now we have officially made it to 1. E to the 20, which is really nice because look how much we're going up in rebirth. We can rebirth 11 pretty soon here, but before we rebirth, I do want to get a full, like at least a full thing of immortal chickens. Oh, Midas touch activated as well. I don't know how much money we got for that, but if it's double, it's probably 2 E to the 20th power. So let's keep opening up these and see if we can instant open up. They're kind of far away, but I think as long as we keep hitting them, yeah, look at that. We're still opening up like 1 to 5 in each time in the chat message. So that's pretty nice. And we just ran out of money. So let's see what we got. We got another immortal chicken. So we'll go ahead and equip our best. And I don't know if I'm going to combine any of the cows. We'll see how many we get, obviously. But I kind of just want to keep going like this because now look at it. It's 1.3 E to the 20. So we're keep climbing and we're just going to repeat this process until a full team of immortal chickens. I like how the immortal is like the chicken as well, because chicken is like, you know, such a basic animal, bro. Like if I was a chicken, bro, I would be so cooked. Like literally, I'd be on someone's dinner plate right now. But there we go. We're about to make it to our first E22. So we are at 1.0 E to the 22, which is a first for us. Slowly making our way back onto rebirth top, bro. But we kind of need to go crazy here. Pull some really, really good immortal chickens. Hopefully we could get maybe 1 or even 2 more with this opening here. I mean, that would be ideal. Let's go ahead and see. We just ran out of money. Oh, we got 3, bro. There is no way. Okay, we need 1 more immortal chicken. How much are we making per? 1.6 E to the 20. Nice. Slowly going up. Slowly going up. And when we rebirth, every time we rebirth, we get a new money multiplier. And this is a 700x multiplier. Oh my gosh. I like the sound of that, bro. I don't even want to see what the next zone's going to cost. Let's go ahead and check it out. 3.1 E to the 23. Okay, not terrible, actually. Look, we're already 73% of the way there to rebirth 11. And if we do / rebirth top, if you guys remember, you got Bunny Girl Marin right there and Skype Manager at rebirth 11. So we'd be tied for the rebirth top leaderboard, which would be really, really cool. But I do want to level up my companions before because it took so long to get here. Let's go ahead and start opening up that. We could probably open up a decent amount. Yeah, I think we opened up a decent amount. I would love to get a golden chicken as well and see what the money multiplier on that is. Oh, we got so many. We could definitely make a golden chicken. Companion fusion. Grab one of these. 1, 2, I think it's 5. Yeah, 3, 4, 5. Fuse that. Oh my gosh, it's a 3000x, bro. That is pretty insane. All right, we're gonna grind up some golden chickens and I'll be back with you guys here in a sec. Okay, we finally have enough. Our money booster ran out, but even so, like, let me actually just go ahead and open up like just 50 of these things really quick to show you guys. Oh wait, well, I guess I gotta show you this before. We got a full team of golden chickens, so we're pretty much loaded on golden chickens. Let me go ahead and delete all of these really quick, and let me open up just barely enough to get below the rebirth. There we go, 93%. Even without our money booster, we're still making like 1%, 1.5% per one of these guys. So boom, we could already rebirth again, and guys, we did it. Rebirth, boom, there we go. We did it. Okay, so now if we check rebirth top, we are, well, not on it because our username isn't the first or whatever, but we are tied for rebirth top, which is my main goal right now. And I'm gonna go ahead and leave off the episode there. We had a little bit of delay, but we made a giant comeback today, and I felt like we made some good progress. I really think that by the next episode, we could get to maybe a top 5 position here. Hyper and E12 got passed, so Bravo is number 1, Stark is number 2, Danny is number 16, and Milone is number 4. I definitely think we could get somewhere in the middle there by the next video. But guys, that's gonna be it for today. I love you all. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out and goodbye.